Hey everybody, this is my 125 gallon tank, and today we're going to do a before and after video. We're going to get in there and do a little bit of tank maintenance. Going to do a big water change. I got to get the glass wiped down, and we are going to get in there and do some removal on my red tiger lotus. It's growing really out of control, and if you actually look in the tank, you can see quite a lot of it is floating on the surface. So I got to get in there and remove a bunch of that and really get that opened up. It's blocking a ton of the light into the tank. You can see how much coverage it's creating. So we're going to get in there, we're going to thin that out. It's all the way down here growing. The current is actually pushing it down against the glass right there, coming out of the spray bar. Got a bunch of the green cyanobacteria that's growing on the glass. We're going to get that wiped down. I might see if I can get a little bit of the green cyanobacteria that you can see growing on some of the stuff in there. We'll see if we can get some of that removed with the gravel vac, but we're not going to do anything too radical about it, and we're not going to worry about treating the tank with any kind of chemicals or anything. We're just going to do a basic water change and get the glass wiped down. Simple tank maintenance kind of stuff. I should probably get in there and do something with the filter. It's been a long time, but I'm kind of saving that for its own video. So today we're probably going to do a simple water change and leave it at that, and maybe within a day or two we can get a look at inside that filter and see what it looks like. So in the meantime, we're going to call this your before, and there's your after. So I really got in there and cut a lot of that red tiger lotus out of there. There was more of it growing in there than I realized. I've got a bucket full of it sitting down on the ground. I also got in there and thinned out some of the Java fern you can see on the left there. It's a huge mass of the stuff, and it's growing like crazy, but it's just getting so thick it's really slowing down the water flow, and it's making it difficult for the detritus and stuff to swirl around and get picked up by the filter. So it really made a mess when I got in there and pulled some of it out. In fact, I got around the back and I pulled some of the stuff out off of the rock and the piece of woodwork. A lot of you may not realize it, but that piece of Java fern is actually attached to a really big piece of wood. This whole section along here is a big piece of wood, and it forks, and there's a leg that goes in the back and there's a leg that goes in the front, and that Java fern is rooted in and growing all over it, along with that big rock you can see it lying up against. So I got in there and I cleaned all that out and got a bunch of the cyanobacteria off of it and everything. I also got in here, as I said, and I cleaned out a bunch of that red tiger lotus. In fact, I don't know how well you can see in there, but that is a lot of red tiger lotus. This is the Java fern that I pulled out of there, so if anybody is interested in some little bits of Java fern, I've got that available, along with a bunch of other stuff. And then this gives you an idea of the amount of tiger lotus I cut out of there. So quite a bit of tiger lotus came out of there. And I also have to say that I decided I was not going to be able to live with myself if I did not get in there and clean out that filter. I figured we could always have a look at a dirty filter another time in a different video. And when I got in there, I actually realized the filter was not nearly as dirty as I was thinking it was going to be. I don't know why I was expecting it to be so dirty. It really seems like it's been a long time since I've done any work to it. But when I got in there, honestly, if I'd have known it looked like that, I'd have left it alone. It wasn't bad at all. But since I was in there, I went ahead and cleaned it out and got everything all up and done. But there was nothing to see, really. It was a fairly clean filter. So there you go. The tank is all done and ready to go. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you won't miss any surprise live streams or anything else I do. You never know what you're going to get with me. And then don't forget, of course, I do a live stream every Friday night at 8 o'clock and every Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So So thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you real soon in the next one.